Behind this tape lies a mystery. Loch Friddle, nestled here among the hills of Palmetto Bible Camp, seemingly peaceful and tranquil. But is this idyllic spot actually a haven? A haven for a monster?
It would be hard to find Loch Friddle on a map, but here it is, nestled among the hills of Greenville, South Carolina. This is where our mystery begins. Loch Friddle is a very beautiful part of this camp, and yet there is no one on the water. Officials are quick to respond that since we are filming during Bible class time, there would be no one on the water. It seems a very convenient response. As you can see, this is the scene after Bible class. You will notice lots of activity, but none near the water. This camp is gripped in fear. The fear of a monster.
Have any of you ever seen the Loch Friddle monster? Do you have? What did it look?
I did. It was huge.
What did it look like?
It was just big and green and monstrous, and it bit off her finger.
How long? How long was it? How long of a monster was it?
I'd say 1,000,000 feet.
A million feet.
Yeah. And it had teeth the size of this big.
And a forked tongue.
A forked tongue.
A forked tongue.
And it bit off two of my fingers.
Not just forked, but forked.
I want them back. We must catch this evil
1,000,000 feet, eh?
Monster.
Very good. That might be very hard to put a creature of such immensity in a small loch like this, but we'll believe you nonetheless. 1,000,000 feet. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Sir, have you ever seen the Loch Friddle monster?
Yes, I have. Her name is Fritty, and she lives out there in the loch. And she's got 4 big humps that come up, and she's got these little silver sword things that stick out of her back like this. And there's 4 of them on each hump.
Fascinating.
And it's very fascinating. And she has this big mouth that just opens up and screams out, "Locky, Locky."
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
How long is she, do you suspect?
I would say she's about 55 meters.
55 meters.
55 meters, aye.
Fascinating.
Yes,
And you say she's green?
She's green with red eyes, a nice long coat of hair, blonde hair. Yeah, very nice.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dennis Strine, the caretaker of the camp, also knows that something lives in the loch.
The reason that we don't let boats go down past the swimming area, that Loch Friddle monster thing right now, the water's a lot deeper, and he's been kind of known to hang out down there, and unsuspecting boaters kind of get tipped off into the water. So, I don't know what else to say. I haven't seen him yet, but I'm not really looking forward to him.
And these campers were able to share their terrifying ordeal.
Do you know anything about the Loch Friddle monster? Have you ever seen the Loch Friddle monster?
No.
Well, excuse me, but it seems like you might be hiding something. Have I touched a nerve?
Okay, I confess. I saw it. It was really painful.
Could you tell me about what it looked like?
It was green.
With humps.
Yeah, with humps. It had about 10 legs. And it had wings.
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 That's amazing.
Yeah. It was about 500 feet long.
500 feet long.
And it had razor sharp teeth. It
Razor
was
sharp.
so scary. I keep talking about it. It's okay, Kendall. Okay.
Well, what was it? What happened on this occasion?
Okay. Well, it happened a couple weeks ago, and I just happened to be wearing the same clothes. Yes.
So you happen to be wearing the same clothes, which is beside the point, but go ahead.
Yes. Well, I was out there. I was just looking at the water with my friend Luke here. And all of a sudden, it just popped out of the water and scared the daylights out of me.
What happened to you, sir?
It tried to take my guitar.
It did.
My guitar, obviously a different guitar than the one you have now, right?
Yes. A different guitar.
A different one. What happened on this occasion? It took your guitar, and what else?
It chewed it to pieces.
It chewed it to pieces.
13.
13 pieces.
Unlucky.
Staggering.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Amazingly, our cameras were able to catch an encounter with the monster. And there it was. To the untrained eye, it might appear to be the result of someone skipping rocks across the lake. But we knew better. We knew that it was evidence of Friddy's existence. Even the camp officials knew this to be true, as you will see.
Hey, Kent, we've got some activity. We've got to get these kids out of the water.
If no monster exists, why so much attention on the lake? Notice this gentleman, paddling and then suddenly changing direction. Coincidence? I think not. Or what about these campers on the bank of this mysterious loch? They seem to be concerned for the well-being of the other campers on the water. And these gentlemen did not seem to want to answer any of our questions. They merely paid no attention and acted as if we weren't even there. We did manage to get a quote from one of the gentlemen.
There never has been nor ever will be a monster in Loch Friddle.
It seems to be a conclusive response, but on further examination of the tape, a startling confession was heard.
There's a Loch Friddle monster. There's a Loch Friddle monster. There's a Loch Friddle monster.
With our own ears we hear the extraordinary response. There is a Loch Friddle monster.
So there you have it. You've heard the stories. You've seen the eyewitness testimonies. The officials will tell you that there's nothing out there. But is there? Is there something that
Security, come. I'm sorry, there's no videotaping around here.
What?
I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Startling eyewitness testimonies. Terrifying artist renderings. It seems like only a day and a half ago that we showed you this startling footage. Well, in fact, it was a day and a half ago. Could there really be a Loch Friddle monster? It seems shocking, even staggering to think so. And unimaginable that anything else would occur before camp would be over. Well, the unimaginable has occurred. This shocking footage was taken on the very day of our investigation.
Did you get it? Oh my goodness, what was that? What was that thing?
And what about this amazing footage captured by an amateur photographer? I warn you, the following images are shocking. Well, it will be shocking once we get past the playground equipment and allow the camera to stop shaking. There, now the shocking footage can begin. What could make such a huge wake in the water? Could it be proof of Freddy's existence? Then, an unimaginable find.
Sir, am I right in saying that you think you found something belonging to the monster?
Yes, I think I have. I think I found some Friddle eggs. They were out in the field.
There's no reason to be alarmed.
I'm not sure where they came from or how they got
There's
on
no
the shore,
reason to
but
be alarmed.
they're here and I've got them in my hands.
That is amazing.
Isn't it amazing? And I think they're wiggling. Like
Extraordinary.
they're moving around. Can you tell?
Possibly
What do you
Loch
think?
Friddle monster eggs.
Could be.
That is amazing. Thank you,
be.
sir, for you. Yeah, that's a valuable find.
You're most welcome.
Thank you very much.
To the untrained eye, these might appear to be ordinary figs, but it's important not to think that, because these are actually Loch Friddle monster eggs. It's amazing and shocking. We may never know what lies underneath these waters. One thing is certain, however. We have not seen the last of the mystery of the Loch Friddle monster.